What up, YouTube? It's Danny back with another video. This was kind of rushed because of the, I guess, breaking news of it. But let's talk about the iPhone 10. Alright guys, so I will be looking at the screen quite often in this video. So I do apologize, I'm not looking directly at you guys. But I do want to get the facts and specs correct on the new iPhone 10. So let's just get into it. So as you know, today was Apple's first keynote presentation in the new Steve Jobs Theater at the new Apple campus. And boy, was it a beautiful, beautiful theater. And the campus itself, they showed a brief clip of the campus. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So to get started, they talked about their retail stores, and they're going to be building new ones with groves and trees inside, and they're calling it like Apple Town Square or something like that. Anyway, whatever, didn't care about that part really. Then they started talking about the new Series Watch 3, which is out. New Apple Watch Series 3, I guess is the proper name. That's cool and all. Then they introduced the iPhone 8. Not the 7S, the iPhone 8, but it's basically the iPhone 7S, 7 Plus S. It's available in several colors. I'm not really here to talk about that all that much. They talked about the Apple TV 4K. I don't have a 4K TV. I don't really care. So I'm going to be skipping that upgrade and keeping my perfectly fine 64GB Apple TV 4th generation. But as happy as I am with the Apple TV, I do want the iPhone 10, and that's what it's called. It's not called iPhone X, it's called iPhone 10. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's loading here, and I need to get to tech specs. So, two colors available for the iPhone 10: silver or space gray. There is no gold. I don't know why. There is no jet black, and there is no product red. I love both colors, and I'm leaning towards silver. Capacity, I have a 256GB iPhone 7 Plus right now. Obviously, I'm going to carry that same storage in the iPhone 10. The size and weight. It is 5.65 inches long, 2.79 inches wide, and 0.30 inches thick. So very thin. 5.8 inch display. It's called Super Retina. It's an HDR display, and it's also OLED multi-touch. So 2436 by 1125 pixel resolution at 458 ppi. True tone display, wide color display, 3D touch, fingerprint resistant oleophobic coating. That's interesting. And with the iPhone 10, they've gotten rid of the Touch ID. There is no button anymore. It's all one screen. It's all one curved looking screen with a little notch at the top, which some people are complaining on YouTube who used to be relevant in the tech community and who are no longer relevant. And to them I say, switch to Android if you hate Apple so much. Anyway, getting off of that. I personally like the notch thing. I think it looks really nice. It's splash, water, and dust resistant. It's got the A11 chip with an M11 motion co-processor. That's pretty cool. 12 megapixel wide angle telephoto cameras on the back. Optical zoom, digital zoom up to 10 times. Portrait mode, obviously. Portrait lighting, which it looks like you are in a like a studio almost. It's got a really cool effect. It's software based, but it's very cool. Dual optical image stabilization, which means, you know, less handshake, which is great. Quad LED True Tone flash, panorama. It's got a sapphire crystal lens cover, backside illumination sensor. That's pretty cool. Autofocus with focus pixels, tap to focus with focus pixels, live photos with stabilization. Pretty cool. Wide color capture for photos and live photos. Improved local tone mapping, body and face detection, exposure control, noise reduction, auto HDR for photos, auto image stabilization, burst mode, timer mode, photo geotagging, And yeah, it's a lot. So 4K video at 24 30 and 60 frames per second, 1080p video in HD 30 or 60 frames, 720 HD at 30 frames, optical image stabilization for video. That's very nice. I mean, there's a lot of tech in this new phone, and Apple did so well. I know for a fact Steve Jobs, if he were still alive, would be beyond proud of his company right now. Optical image stabilization for video, I said that already. Optical zoom, 6 times digital zoom. This is all videos related. Quad LED True Tone flash again. Slow-mo support for 1080p at 120 frames per second or 240 frames per second. Time-lapse video with stabilization. Continuous autofocus video, body and face detection. This is a long list. Noise reduction. Playback zoom, video geotagging. And then they've got the true depth camera, true depth, not death camera. 7 megapixel camera, portrait mode, portrait lighting, and emoji, which they're basically emojis that animate with your face. It uses the face technology, and you can make the emojis talk, show expressions, frown, you know, look sad, look happy, laugh, whatever. 1080p video recording, retina flash, auto HDR, and so on and so on. Face ID is now how you unlock your phone. Very cool technology. I think it uses 30,000 dots on your face or something to recognizes your face. You can get a haircut, you could shave your face, grow a beard, it would still know who you are. So very cool. They've worked hard on that technology. And I know people are like, oh, Android had all that first. Android had all this first. Yeah, that's true, but Apple perfects. That's what you guys don't understand. They perfect it before they just throw it out there. So Samsung they make phones to make phones, okay? They make phones to make cash. Obviously, everybody makes phones to make cash, but they just make phones just to throw phones out there. Whereas Apple takes their time. That's why we're never first to anything like we used to be. We want it to just work when it works. So we perfect it. We're never first. It's not a race. It's about quality over quantity. And Android users will never understand that. And that's on you guys. Anyway, that's my little rant for that. So, yeah, definitely going to be getting one. So, I'm going to pay off the iPhone 7 Plus. I love this phone to death, but it's time for an upgrade already, and it's only been a year. But gonna pay this off. Gonna get the silver. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this phone. I might sell it, might keep it. I'm not sure yet. So, just thought I'd give you a quick overview with my slight lisp. I bit my tongue earlier, and it's still healing. I bit a chunk of my tongue off, and it bled pretty bad while I was eating dinner. So, not good, but life moves on. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the sound of this new microphone. I love it, and I like the fact that it sounds better and it's less intrusive compared to the blue snowball that was really covering up half my face. This does not. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.